What's up, my friend? Welcome back to another video. And today I just wanted to make a case for why you should consider starting your entire business on Kajabi at the very beginning. Instead of just using like one dedicated platform for, let's say, course hosting, and then one for email marketing, and then one for website hosting, so on and so forth. I personally think it's better to hold everything on one platform compared to just taping everything together. And there's multiple reasons for this, but I want to share with you three of the core reasons that came to my mind for this video. So the first reason is simply because you want to grow your email list. And when you grow your email list, you could just purchase, a separate email marketing platform. Like at the very beginning, I was using MailChimp to build my email list and ConvertKit after that, before I moved over to Podia and then Kajabi. But the reason I switched was because, those first two platforms were actually giving me limits. So after I reached my limit on the free plan, I think on MailChimp it was 2,000 subscribers, on ConvertKit it was a few hundred, I started to have to pay more for every batch of new subscribers that I got on those platforms. Like for example, on ConvertKit, every few hundred more subscribers I got, I would have to pay an additional amount of my monthly fee. So by the time I switched over to switched over to Kajabi, I was paying, I think it was like $100 extra a month for hosting my email list on ConvertKit. Whereas if you are on let's say Podia or Kajabi, then those all-in-one platforms include email marketing, and it allows you to grow your email list without having to pay more. Of course, after you reach a certain limit, then you will have to upgrade to increase everything in your plan. But just so you know, usually when you're investing in an all-in-one platform like those two, then you are getting your email list as bundled part of your products purchase. So you can grow your email list without having to worry about paying more in smaller increments, as you increase the size of your email list. The other thing is that when you're building your email list, at a certain point, if you use one of those dedicated platforms like ConvertKit or MailChimp, if you want to transition over to an all-in-one, you will have to migrate your list over, and that can be a hassle sometimes, because if you have a ton of tagging systems set up, let's say you have segmentation, the way you craft your funnels, all of that language might be totally different in the platform that you want to transition over to. So you'll have to relearn everything from scratch, which is not obviously a fun thing to do. So that's why I personally prefer an all-in-one platform for that regard. It's just the email list building, which is so important for running our online business. That component in itself is such a strong reason for us to start strong with an all-in-one platform. So you already understand the language that it offers without having to relearn a different language on a different platform. So when I was actually using Podia to host my courses, I was using ConvertKit at the same time to host my email list, because Podia's email marketing wasn't quite as robust at that time. So yeah, I was paying extra with ConvertKit, and then I had to make sure that everything was synced up perfectly between those two, right? Because if someone purchases on Podia, then Podia has to deliver that product to the lead on ConvertKit, and they have to make sure that they're synced up perfectly. So I then found out that the cost of both of those platforms plus Wix actually for my website, that all came out to over $200 a month I was paying for those platforms. So when I switched everything over to Kajabi, then I was paying less. I was paying now $150 or $160 a month, but everything was just more robust and included within the one platform. So now I understood that I could have all my email marketing within Kajabi, which is super powerful, and then I can have everything sent out to the customer very seamlessly, because it's not like I have to tape different products together to get that one job done. So the first reason is to grow your email list authentically and easily by starting with the one platform. The second reason is the fact that it is an all-in-one platform to begin with. So again, you don't have to tape multiple things together. I know people that use, let's say Teachable, they use ConvertKit, they use Webinar Jam, they use Deadline Funnel, they use WordPress. These are at least like 5 different platforms that they use for hosting different components of their online business, and they all have to speak with each other perfectly and not break at all for their system to run super seamlessly. And that means if one thing breaks, then essentially everything is kind of lost, right? Because the communication between those channels is kind of disrupted. So that's never a fun thing. And you're most likely paying a lot more for all 5 combined compared to just paying for one platform like Podia or Kajabi. So I found that when switching over to Kajabi from Podia, Kajabi gave me all of Podia's features, but just basically upgraded with a ton more features that I needed. So I had my website hosting, I had my online course and membership hosting. I could do email marketing from there. I could study my analytics and see what people are buying and not buying, how far along they are in courses. I could create forms, I could create events, countdown timers, webinars, auto webinars, anything I really wanted to do. And it's just made it so much easier, and everything is included for that one price, or one monthly price, I should say, of $150 or $160 a month. You can get started for even less, I think it's $120 a month, I believe. But just the fact that having everything on one platform, it makes it so easy, and you're saving money in the long run as well. And speaking of saving money, that's the third reason. It's just that, rather than paying for a bunch of products in the first place and taping everything together, if you use Kajabi from the very beginning, then you're actually paying less in the long run. Excuse me. I think a lot of people see Kajabi's sales page or the pricing page, and they get scared off because initially it looks like Kajabi's the most expensive platform. Who's going to pay $160, $200 a month for this, right? But if you look at everything that Kajabi actually comes with, you'll notice that Kajabi is not actually just a course hosting platform. Again, they have email, they have websites, and they have all that stuff that enables you to really grow and scale your business to 6-7 figures and beyond. There are 7-figure business owners who are exclusively using Kajabi for their online business. And it just shows you the power of the platform that enables those creators to do what they love. And it gives them all the features that are necessary for their business. So if you're just starting out, I would recommend, if you're working a day job at the moment, using part of that income to pay for Kajabi, whether that's $120 a month, $140, $150 a month. And then you want to start to get everything set up, and you want to start taking advantage of those features that will allow you to create that automatic selling system. So, you're creating content publicly, you're capturing their email address in exchange for a lead magnet, right? And then you're pitching your products automatically. So this will give them the chance to purchase your products without you having to do so physically or sell your products physically. And it makes the process so easy. But Kajabi is robust in that it allows you to do all of that inside the platform. You don't have to tape together multiple products. So over the long term, you're going to grow your income, your business is going to grow while you're working the same amount of hours, and your rate for Kajabi stays the same. I personally started with the middle plan of Kajabi. I think it's, the $160 a month, because I wanted access to 15 products, but the basic plan gives you access to 3 products, which you can make a lot of money out of anyway. So definitely try out or consider Kajabi if you want to have a strong foundation for your business at the very start, because that will give you, again, the ease of mind to know that everything is in one place and everything you need to get done is relatively consistent and seamless and within the one programming language in that one platform, if that makes sense. So I think it's just easier and more cost-effective in general to stick with an all-in-one platform. And in my opinion, Kajabi is the strongest one because they're dedicated to the online course and membership areas the most. Something like Kartra, I think they specialize in marketing and funnels and stuff, but they're a bit lacking in, let's say, the membership community areas. Whereas for Kajabi, the online knowledge space is kind of their bread and butter. So in addition to that, you have all the other features you can use in the platform. But as a knowledge entrepreneur, you want to make sure you're starting with a platform that basically lines up with what your vision is for your business. And I think Kajabi is great for knowledge entrepreneurs. So if you have any questions about that, let me know in a comment below. I'd love to hear, what your concerns might be or what you think about this. And I'd love to help you out as well. If you are convinced, if you want to try out Kajabi, they typically give you a 14-day free trial on their website, but I want to give you an extended 30-day free trial. You can get that by using my link below. It's an affiliate link, but what that means is that if you become a paying member of Kajabi after your free trial, your extended 30-day free trial, then part of your payment will come back to support me and this channel at no extra cost to you. It's just a great way to support the channel if any of this content has been helpful to you. And I really appreciate that, of course. And just to incentivize it even further, I want to give you 2 bonus mini courses for free when you join. So the first one is called Kajabi in 30 days. And this walks you through how it would actually go from start to finish if I was to start all over again with Kajabi. I'll walk you through how to build your first landing pages, your website on Kajabi, build your course, how to sell it, and all of that stuff. So you can really get up and running within a few days and start selling if you really wanted to. And the second course is called Content Marketing for Creatives. So this one takes you through the current business model that I'm using to add value to the world for free, but then monetize my knowledge on the back end as well. And it's a beautiful system that can run automatically. All you need to do is focus on the content and delivering value and making that positive difference in the world. I want to give that to you as well for free after you become a paying member of Kajabi. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it, and I'll catch you on the inside. See you then. Bye-bye.